Hello everyone, in this tutorial we are going to see the second example of interact method in Jib. So what we are going to do, we will be opening one contact us page of aboardqa.com. So here on aboardqa contact us page, we are going to enter one string into the name field, then email ID, and then we are going to type the URL of this website, let's say aboutqa.com. And here we will be copying this URL and will be pasting the same URL here into the comment. But this copy and paste mechanism will be performed by the keyboard action. So what kind of keyboard combination we are going to use? So let's say we are just trying to copy this complete URL. In that case, first we need to click on this, or might be cursor position will be available whenever we will be inserting this string, and after that we will select the complete string, that is the URL. So for that we will be pressing Ctrl plus A. This is the very first interaction because we are communicating with the keyboard. Now after this, once we will select this URL, we will press Ctrl C. So the second action will be Ctrl plus C, and this is the second interaction with the keyboard. And at the end we will come to this comment field and will press Ctrl and V, Ctrl plus V, and this is the third interaction. So let's see how we are going to mimic this complete scenario. And once we will enter the string that we have copied from here into the comment section, we will click on the submit button. So before moving ahead, why not we are going to create the page class first. So let's get back to the Eclipse, and here I'm going to create one Groovy class. I'm going to give the name contact us page, and here I'm going to extend it with the page. So here we can see import jib.page has been imported successfully. Now first thing that we need to do is we need to provide the URL. So for that we will be typing a static URL, and here I'm going to copy the complete URL from here and going to provide in double quote. So we have provided the URL. Now we need all the elements from this page. So for that we will be writing this static content, and within this block we need to provide all the navigator. So why not we are going to find out the navigators. So let me get back here, and here let me inspect the element. So here we can see that this is the input tag, and here we can see one ID is provided, and ID is G128-name. So let me edit this since my mouse action is not working properly. So let me copy this, and since we are copying ID attribute, so what we are going to do here, for the name we will be writing name and then curly brace, and within this the dollar, the bracket, double quote, and since we have copied the ID attribute, so we need to write hash and then the value that we have copied. Similarly, let's get back for the email as well. So let's inspect this element as well. Again I am editing, and here I am copying the ID value for the email as well. Again curly bracket, dollar, bracket, double quote, hash for ID and the value of the ID. Now let's get back for the website. So inspect this, and here I am copying the value of ID attribute, and here I am just going to write website URL, let's say, and here I am again writing dollar, bracket, double quote, hash and the value. Now we need to find out the navigator for this comments. So let me edit it, and here let me copy this ID attribute, and here I am giving the name comment, curly brace, dollar, bracket, double quote, then hash and the value that we have copied, and the final element that we have submit button. So let's navigate to the submit button, and here I'm inspecting the element. And since we don't have any idea or anything, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to perform a new kind of CSS or navigator mechanism that might be you have just gone through the navigator section, then you might remember. We are going to write it like this: curly brace, dollar, then bracket, and within this double quote we'll be writing button. Button is the tag name, and this is the text submit. Let me add it and copy it. And after button we are going to write, so button will be in double quote, then this, and this submit will also be in double quote. Okay, now we are good with this. So save this navigator. Now we need to create a supporting method, or if you want then we can just create the static at, and this is the section where we validate the page title. So here in add section I am just adding the title. So let me copy the title from here. Okay, this is the title, so I'm copying this title and getting back into the add section, and here within double quote I am just pasting the title. So what will be happening, whenever this page will be called, the first section that will be executed will be the static at, and here once the title of this page match with this title, then it will proceed for the further actions. Okay, so let's create our supporting method. So here I am creating only one method. Might be you can just create methods for each of the element, like entering the name, entering the email, entering the website URL, but here I am just creating one single and large method where we will be adding all these things. Fill the form. So here I have just created this method, and now I have added the curly brace. So first thing that we need to do, we need to provide the value to the name field. So for that, let's type name dot value, and as soon as we are going to type this value, it means we are trying to provide the value to this navigator value, and here I am just providing the string that we are trying to insert into that field. Similarly for the email, we will be writing email value, and here we are going to provide aboutqa@gmail.com, and the third field is website URL, and here again we will be writing https://aboutqa.com. and now we need to define our interaction blocks or the function. So here I am going to write interact and one section, then interact the second section, and this is the interact third section. If you remember, then we have discussed like there are three actions that we have performed. So the first one was control plus A, that will select this URL from this field. Second action that we have performed from the keyboard is control plus C to copy the string, and the third action was control plus V. Now let's see how we are going to perform the action. So here first thing that we need to do is key down. So this is the method that we normally call to press any of the key on the keyboard. So we will be typing key down, so it will provide the option here, and within this we need to provide the key. So within this bracket we will be calling keys. Let me search for this. So this is coming from org.openqa.selenium. So this keys is coming from Selenium. Okay, so let's select this. So as soon as you are just going to add this from the Selenium, then you can see that one import statement has been added at the top. If it is not added, it means you are just selecting some other things. Okay, so keys dot, and for control we have control here, keys, control keys. So select this, and after this, since we need to provide control plus A, so after this we are going to call one send keys method that we normally use in Selenium to pass the string in any of the text field. So send keys. So let's control space. After typing this, you will get the correct set of method. So I'm just selecting this one, and within this, in double quote, I am going to provide a. So control plus a action is performed here. Let me copy this. Let me paste this into the second block, and similarly into the third block as well. So here we are going to perform control plus C, and here we are going to perform control plus V. But whenever we are going to perform these actions, we need to know the sequence. So the first thing, if we are on this field and then we are just performing these two actions, it means we are going to copy this string, and after this we need to focus the cursor on comment section. In that case, we need to click into the comment section. So let me copy the navigator from here, and before this control plus V interacts, I am just typing comment dot click. So what it will do, it will just click on the comment field. So cursor will be focused within the comment text field, and then this action will be performed. Once this action will be performed, we need to click on submit button. So let's copy the submit navigator from here, submit, and then we need to click on this button. So let me paste it here, and then perform the click action dot click. So we are done with the contact us page. Now let's create one specification class. So here I'm going to create one class, contact us interact spec. Actually I'm giving this name, you can just give the name according to your perceptions or your understanding or the convention that your project is following. So click on this finish, and here we can see one class has been created, and this is since it is a specification class, so we need to extend it with the Jab spec. So here I am writing extends Jab spec. So here we can see this is added as a import statement at line number 3. Now let's add the feature function. So this is the feature method, because every spec class is going to have at least one feature method. So I'm just adding one feature method, and within this we need to provide given when then block. So here I'm just providing given, and we are at the page contact us. So I'm just otherwise interact example dot contact us page. Okay, so here I'm adding when we are performing the action. So here what is the action that we are performing in this page? Fill the form. So I'm just copying it, I'm going to paste it here, and then we are going to add one print ln, and here I'm just going to type wow, we have performed keyboard actions successfully. So let's save it and let's run it. So run as JUnit. So this is going to launch the Chrome browser, then it will open the contact us page. So here we can see it has pasted the https aboardqa.com in comment section, and that it has clicked on the submit button. So I think this was a good example where we have just seen multiple interaction with the keyboard. So in next lecture we will be seeing some other example. So thanks for watching.